Here are a lot of different scatter plots collected with a device called the SOCEM device. It's meant to measure the flexural rigidity of wheat. We're looking at a file published by a software called Pavlov. It's meant to help you compare complex data without having to script that complex approach. You just get to see your data and look at it yourself. Let's go ahead and hide everything we don't want to see right now. We'll just look at HW stuff. Boop, 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 boop. Get rid of all that. Cool. All right, let's take a look. So our first hit, we were assumed in a forward direction. These are out of order. It goes 1, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so the teens are out of order, unfortunately. The first few hits, good, and then here's a reverse hit. So the force goes up for the reverse hit, and I've already looked at the numbers. It continues to go on the same trajectory. So you'll notice, let's remove this. If we completely remove that, you can see the same trajectory continues for the most part. I don't know what's going on here. What is that? Oh, that's in the 5th hour. Okay, that's later. That's later, so we stop here. Yeah, so the trajectory goes up until that point, and that's, I don't know if it's meant to be linear, but... So what's interesting is what happens... Oh goodness. Yeah, so we're looking at this in CAD Assistant. This is not what CAD Assistant is made for. Here it is. Let's show that. There she is. Great. Okay, first hit, 8.5 pounds. Second hit, 6.4. Yada 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 on down the line to a 5.3, and then a reversal up to an 8. So more than the second hit, not as high as the first hit. And then with the reversal subsequent, 5.2. So basically back down to where we just were, and then it continues on that same trajectory. Came back 5 hours later. Ah, 5 hour 1, here we go. £2.8 pounds. So the last hit we did here was the 15 at 3.1. So it didn't stand up again on its own, but in that 5th hour we went up to 18 hits. That last hit we were at 2 pounds basically. And then came back 8 hours later and did 1 hit, and it says it was at 2.1, so a slight increase, but it's highly likely that after that 3 hour gap that the height setting of the SOCEM was slightly different because I was off doing other tests. So that doesn't necessarily mean it stood up again, but it could.